Beyond Light drops tomorrow, but we've already got some Europa gameplay out there in the wild, shown off today by Xbox New Zealand. We've only got just over 24 hours to wait for Beyond Light, but this new tease gives us a glimpse of what we should expect on the frozen moon of Jupiter. Also included today is a heads up of preload information, so stick around until the end of the video for that. So the following is a look at new Europa gameplay, plus preload information for Beyond Light. And don't forget, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Xbox New Zealand did a live stream today showing off some footage for Beyond Light, and this is all wrapped up in the launch of Xbox Series S and X, which is happening also tomorrow on November the 10th, so it's a really big and exciting day. Shown off in this promotional video for the first time was gameplay on Europa itself, with Guardians battling against the Fallen. So we've got new weapons, we've got new enemies, and we've got some familiar faces too. But before we get into the breakdown, let's check out the footage of Europa first. So this definitely looks like campaign footage, as we can see the stealing stasis prompt in the top left hand corner of the screen, which is likely to be one of the first missions that we encounter in Beyond Light's campaign. And we're likely to be meeting up with Eris, Drifter and the Stranger before jumping into the mission. So the footage continues with us on Eventide Ruins, jumping down an elevator shaft to face off against one of the new Fallen mechs, which looks very, very cool indeed. A new pulse rifle is being shown off in the first instance here, fighting against the mech, and it's just the start of a whole swathe of weapons that we're no doubt going to get in the new expansion. There are some clues in the UI that the Guardian here is holding on to the Lament, a new exotic sword found in Beyond Light. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to get that early on, but do keep an eye out for that when you first open up Beyond Light. We do know that we're going to be getting No Time to Explain as a pre-order bonus, but I don't know if that means we're also going to be getting the Lament 2, perhaps as the seasonal exotic weapon. We're just going to have to wait just about 24 hours to see what happens. And it looks like the mechs still have stomp mechanics, which will be a disappointment to some, but I for one love the look of these new enemy types and can't wait to crush them with a whole bunch of new weapons. The Guardian in the clip continues to work on the mech, eventually blowing off the front panel to reveal a critical spot, and then finishes him off with a rocket to the face. So as well as fighting against new Fallen, it appears as if we're fighting with existing Fallen buddies with help from the Spider. No Time to Explain is also shown off in the clip, but we don't get to see the No Time to Explain buddy shooting from a portal. Really good stuff there, and that's all an appetizer for tomorrow's kickoff with Beyond Light. And we do still have a potential live event today in Destiny, so plenty more news and info to sink our teeth into. As well as that tease for Europa and Beyond Light, we also have preload information, as Bungie is taking Destiny offline for approximately 14 hours tomorrow. So here is all the preload information you need to know in the next few hours, so you can jump into Destiny right away. And this information is from This Week at Bungie last week. So Bungie say preload information for update 3.0.0.1 will be available prior to the game's release, and below are preload timelines and instructions based on a platform. So first of all, we've got the PlayStation, so beginning on November the 8th, after 8 PM PST, so that's well past now, you can start pre-downloading update 3.0.0.1 by navigating to Destiny 2, pressing options and selecting check for updates. So in an effort to decrease server load, some PlayStation Plus users may be able to pre-download update 3.0.0.1 starting on November the 7th after 8 PM if they have auto update and download enabled on their PlayStation 4. And for instructions on how to set up auto update and download, you can check out that information on This Week at Bungie. And there is a note here, so Bungie says it recommends players should not delete their current version of Destiny 2 on their PlayStation console to speed up the pre-download process. And next up, we've got information for Xbox players, so Preload for Xbox will be available shortly after Destiny 2 is taken offline for expected maintenance at 7 PM PST on November the 9th. For instructions on how to set up auto update, again check out bungie.net. And then we've got PC information too, so Preload for PC will be available shortly after Destiny 2 is taken offline for expected maintenance at 7 PM PST on November the 9th, and update 3.0.0.1 should automatically be put into the Steam download queue once it's available for Preload. And for more information on managing Steam downloads and updates, you can check out bungie.net. So we do have some storage requirements as well. So with the Xbox Series S and X, Destiny 2 install size is going to be 65.7 gigabytes, and for the storage space you need exactly the same, that's 65.7 gigabytes. On PlayStation 5 it's going to be 70.78 gigabytes, and again you need the same storage space for that. On PlayStation 4, 70.78, and you're going to need 171.68 gigabytes. So interesting to see there on the PlayStation 4 you're going to need much more data required in the storage space. On Xbox One it's 65.7 gigabytes and the storage space needed is the same, and then on PC you're going to need 69.7 gigabytes and you're going to need 186.2 gigabytes in total storage space. So we're only a short few hours now from being able to preload Destiny 2 Beyond Light, so I hope you're looking forward to that and get everything downloaded that you need so you can jump into Beyond Light straight away. And let me know what you think of the Europa footage down there in the comments. And that is it for this look at the new Europa gameplay, plus the preload information, and thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out these other videos on the channel. Thanks again, I'll see you in the next video.